Ladies and gentlemen, let's get one thing straight from the start. Nobody owes you anything. Not your friends, not your family, not your boss, and certainly not society. You've been lied to if you think that just by being here, the world is supposed to give you what you want. Respect, recognition, and success. Those are things you earn. And if you're not willing to put in the work, you're invisible. That's right, invisible. You can complain all you want about how hard things are, how unfair the world is, or how people treat you. But if you're not willing to stand up and demand respect by showing your worth, then prepare to fade into the background. Respect isn't handed out like candy on Halloween. It's earned by men who've sweated for it, who've sacrificed, who've been pushed to the edge and still held their ground. Let's talk about the truth you might be avoiding. We live in a world that constantly tries to keep you comfortable, coddled, and soft. But real respect, the kind that gets people to stand up when you walk in the room, that kind of respect doesn't come from comfort. It doesn't come from whining about how it's not fair. You want respect. You want power. Earn it. Put in the work. Bleed for it. You've got to earn your place. You think people respect you just for showing up? Wrong. The world doesn't work that way. Nobody's going to roll out the red carpet because you had a tough day. The world doesn't care. But here's the catch. Once you accept that no one owes you anything, you free yourself. You free yourself from expecting handouts. You free yourself from the fantasy that success will just drop into your lap. And you understand that the only person you can depend on is yourself. A lot of you are waiting for someone to pat you on the back, to tell you, "Good job, keep going." But guess what? That's not going to happen. People are too busy dealing with their own lives to sit around giving you the praise you think you deserve. Stop looking for validation and start creating your own. Validation is a drug, and too many of you are addicted to it. It's time to break free. You want to be seen? You want people to notice you? Then show them something worth noticing. Don't just exist. Don't just take up space. Make an impact. Make them see you, because you're the guy who always steps up, always delivers, always pushes harder. Become so damn good that people have no choice but to respect you. Let's be real. Comfort is killing you. Comfort makes you lazy. Comfort makes you weak. It whispers to you, saying, "It's okay. You don't have to try that hard. You've earned a break." No, comfort is the enemy of greatness. Every minute you spend chasing comfort is a minute you're falling behind. Real men choose hard work over comfort because they know that's where the respect is. Are you willing to wake up early, to grind longer, to push yourself even when every muscle in your body is screaming? Because that's what it takes. And if you're not willing to go there, then don't expect to be respected. Expect to be forgotten. This is where a lot of men falter. They refuse to take responsibility. They'll blame everyone else, their upbringing, their environment, their circumstances. But the truth is, you are responsible for where you are. It's nobody else's job to clean up your mess or to fix your problems. You want to be respected? Own your failures, own your shortcomings. Stop waiting for someone to save you and start becoming your own hero. When you start taking responsibility for everything in your life, you gain control. And with control comes power. And with power comes respect. People don't respect weakness. They don't respect men who blame others. They respect men who take full ownership, men who don't make excuses. You need to start embracing challenges, not running from them. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to prove your worth. Most people run from challenges because they're afraid of failure. But you know what's worse than failure? Not even trying. Respect isn't given to the guy who played it safe. Respect goes to the guy who took risks, who faced his fears, who charged headfirst into the fire. There's a thrill in the fight, a satisfaction in the struggle. It's where you grow, where you learn, and where you become the kind of man who commands respect. Are you willing to face the storm? To stand up even when the odds are against you? Because if you are, then you're one of the few. You're one of the men who've earned the right to be seen, to be respected, to be remembered. Some of you might think, well, I've put in my work, I've earned my place, I can relax now. Wrong. The moment you relax, you're done. Respect is not something you earn once. It's something you keep earning every single day. People are watching, waiting to see if you still have it in you, or if you're going to fade away like so many before you. Real men don't rest on their past victories. They push forward, always looking for the next challenge, always striving for more. Respect doesn't stagnate. If you want to stay respected, stay in the game, keep evolving, keep growing, and keep proving yourself. So here's the harsh truth. Respect is not a trophy you put on a shelf. It's not something that stays with you just because you earned it once. It's a daily grind. Every day you wake up, every choice you make, every action you take, you're either earning respect or losing it. And if you're not willing to put in that work, then step aside, stay invisible. No one owes you anything. Not respect, not success, not happiness. All of it has to be earned. And if you're not willing to fight for it, then prepare to live a life where you blend into the background, where people look past you, where your presence has no weight. But if you're ready to work, to take control, to push beyond comfort, then respect will follow. So the question is, are you going to step up or stay invisible?